Okay, guys, today I'm going to be talking of one of the top 15 Xbox 360 games of all time, or top 20. Mainly top 15 to top 20 Xbox 360 games of all time. So, what I'm going to show you is one of the most favorites, the most played, and the most bought 360 games ever, and that stuff. So as I get started, I'm gonna get one at a time. That's the 15. So I'm gonna start off with the first one. Coming at number 15. And coming at number 15, what I think is the one of the favorites 360 games ever is this game right here. Fable 3. Okay, this game had like a great story. It had a fantastic gameplay, great open world, and just everything about this game. It made it so perfect. I think this is the best Fable game ever made so far, and it's still the newest, even though it's about 6 years old. But this is still the newest Fable because after this Fable, there has not been a new Fable game since after this one was released. But this one I think is the best one, and this is like one of the best 360 games I've ever played. So yeah. And also here's another good Xbox 360 game. It's Halo 4. Now, I beat this game about twice already. I beat it on the Master Chief Collection on the Xbox One, and I beat this on the 360 about 4 months ago. But this game actually has a great multiplayer. The graphics on this game are really amazing, and the multiplayer on this game, and also this thing called Spartan Ops, it kicks ass on this game also. But yeah, this is like number 14 of the best top 15 Xbox 360 games ever, I think, in my opinion. And then hang on a second, I gotta put this through. And also, here's another one of the most top Xbox 360 games ever. This game is seriously one of the top best. Modern Warfare 2. Okay, this Call of Duty game was made from Infinity Ward in 2009. And when this game was released, this game sold like so many units, like it wasn't even funny. And this is like still, even up to today, this is the most popular Call of Duty game of all time. And I don't lie, or I'm not going to lie, because all the last three newest ones are with futuristic stuff, and it doesn't, and they're like up in space and all this crap. But this, and they don't have real guns. But this one, in my opinion, is actually like Call of Duty. Like, not kidding. I don't blame them one little bit, because space for Call of Duty, I mean, really? That's like not even cool. But this is like one of the most top 15 Xbox 360 games of all time. This is at number 13. And also, here's also another game. Battlefield 3. Okay, the newer Battlefields like Hardline and 4, mainly 4, are the most popular Battlefield game of all time. But this game was hitting the spot when it was first released, and this is like the second most popular Battlefield below Battlefield 4. 3 is like the second most popular one, and this is only for Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. But yeah, this is another one of the top Xbox 360 games of all time, and it kind of still is. There is still like over millions of people playing this online right now, still today. That's because it's still really good. Even I am. But yeah, that's at number 12. And also, here's another Xbox 360 game that's really popular. It's Halo 3. Okay, this game came out 2 years later after the Xbox 360 was released. This game came out in 2007, and this is one of the most popular Halo games of all time, beside Halo 1 and Halo 2, and plus this one. But Halo 1 is the most popular one, Halo 2 is the second, and this one's like the third, and 1, 2, and 3 are the most popular Halo games of all time, and this is one of the top 15 Xbox 360 games of all time, and it's not just because of what I'm thinking, it's because of how much people's played them and how much people's bought them and all this stuff. It's not just not my opinions, it's just how many people have actually bought these games and that's played them like crazy. And and also because of how good they are. So yeah, it's not just my opinion. I'm just showing you one of the most top 15 360 games I've so far have known that a lot of people played. But this is definitely one of them. This is at number 12. And also, another good Xbox 360 game is also this exact game right here, Grand Theft Auto 4. Okay, this Grand Theft Auto game is not the newest one out. 5 is the newest one, but this is the one before 5, and people played this one like crazy because this was the first Grand Theft Auto game on Xbox 360, and this was the first one that started having online playing. None of the other ones had online until this one was first released. So yeah, this one is definitely one of the top 15 Xbox 360 games of all time. And matter of fact, there's still a decent amount of people that still play this one, and there's a decent amount of people that kind of like this one better than 5. So yeah, this one's another one of the top 15 at number 11. And also, here's another good 360 game. This one's called Skyrim. Okay. Sorry, I had to do this because my thing was but here's Skyrim. Okay, this game was released on in November of 2011, and they did so well on this game, more than what they did on others, and this game's like the longest story game ever made. Like, this game is the longest story than any other game ever made on this planet, except maybe 1 or 2. This is like the most longest journey ever. Like, if you played this game for like let's say about from morning to night every day, it would still take you like 2 months to beat this if you played it every single day, the whole day. Like, I'm not kidding. But the graphics on this game are way good, like, than what they were going to do it. They made this game more good than what they were doing it, and this game is like one of the best 360 games of all time, and this is at number 10 of my opinion. But yeah, That one's one of the best games, 360 games ever. Hang on a second. And also, here is another game of one of the best 360 games ever. It's called Red Dead Redemption. Okay, this game was before Grand Theft Auto 5 from Rockstar, but this game had such a great story. It was kind of sad at the end, but overall, of the all rating of this game, it was really good. Like, not joking. I played this game still over and over of today. But yeah, as you can see, this game actually, this game was made from Rockstar. It is just like Grand Theft Auto, but it's back from the old Western days, and you only had horses to travel, and there was not like electricity or nothing. This was like back in the old days. But this game has a feature online to where you can kill people and play mini games like Team Death, just like Grand Theft Auto 4 did. But yeah, this is definitely one of the top 15 Xbox 360 games of all time. This is at number 9. And also, another great Xbox 360 game of all time is Assassin's Creed 1. Now, this is the first Assassin's Creed in the series, but this game actually kind of still has good graphics, I think, of today, and the gameplay of this still is pretty good, and from what a lot of friends told me, this Assassin's Creed is like the best Assassin's Creed out of all of them, because that's what they said. But and I can understand them a little bit, because there's just something about this one that makes it the best out of all of them, and I think it's because of how the story is what I think it is. But this is definitely one of them. This is like at number 8 of the top 15 Xbox 360 games of all time. And also, here's another good 360 game. It's Borderlands 2. Now, this 360 game was released on in October or November of 2012, and this game is like the best Borderlands game of all time, and there are still lots of people that play it still of today, and it's the most popular Borderlands game ever. So this is definitely one of them at number 7. And also, here's another 360 game that really is the best. Madden NFL 09. Okay, this game has a lot of good features of Madden, and I mean, I know it's like 7 or 8 years old right now. It's like 7.5, and this game has still good gameplay, still has good graphics, still of today, and this game actually still is one of the most popular Madden games of all time. Like, this is my number 1 favorite Madden game, and I asked some of my friends, and some of my friends have told me they love this one. So this is definitely one of the best top 15 Xbox 360 games of all time at number 6. And also, here's another good Xbox 360 game. It's Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Now, this is one of the most popular Call of Duty games of all time, beside 2 and beside 1. But this one is one of the most popular ones. It's more popular than the newer ones, especially. But this game is really awesome because, as you can tell right here, it says right exactly there. Right there it says, the best-selling franchise in Xbox 360 history is back. So, this definitely counts. So, yeah, this is the best, Call of Duty game in my opinion, but some of you guys, there's, like, fans that like Black Ops 2 the most, and, Modern Warfare 2 the most, and then there's some of you fans that like Modern Warfare 3 the most, but, I will always love this, Call of Duty game of all time. So yeah, this is at number 5 of the top 15 Xbox 360 games. And also hang on a second. And also, this game is 100%. Actually, no. Not this one. This one's later. Oh, yeah. Here's another good 360 game that's in the top 15. It's Halo Anniversary. This is the first Halo, but it's remastered. And this game is absolutely one of the top 15 Xbox 360 games of all time. Now, as you can see, in this game, you can actually you can switch back to old graphics or new graphics. Like, anytime you're playing, you can switch back. Like, you can play the game and keep switching back and forth anytime while you're playing. Like, if you want the old graphics for a few minutes, you can go back to them. If you want the new graphics, you can switch back to them a few minutes later. If you want the old graphics back, you can switch back. It doesn't matter. You can switch back anytime as long as you press the select button. But yeah, especially since this is one of the most popular Halo games of all time, especially they remake it and you can switch back to graphics, this absolutely has to be one of the top Xbox 360 games of all time. This is at number 4. And also, here's another good game ever. WWE 2K14. Now, this game was released about 2.5 years ago, but this is the most bought WWE game. Like, this is the most popular WWE game, WWE year of all time, because there wasn't a lot of people that liked 2K15, and 2K15 was the first year of WWE that they made on new gen consoles like Xbox One and PlayStation 4, and this is the last permanent WWE game only for old consoles like 360 and PlayStation 3. And even of today, this WWE game is still the most popular one. 2K16 actually went a little up higher than what 2K15 was at, but it did not beat this one right here. Everybody is still talking about this, and I can understand why, is because they took out Create a Story in 2K15, and it's not in 16 either. And this one does have Create a Story. That's one main feature that a lot of fans love. So yeah, this is one of the most popular Xbox 360 games of all time at number 3. Now, I do not have my case for this one, but I'll show you in my thing. You'll actually see a few extra 360 games in here, but I'll show you the main one once I go to the right page. Okay, hang on, it's just heavy. Right there, Black Ops 2. That is the #1 most popular Call of Duty ever made. Like, this is like the most popular Call of Duty game of all time. This is the one right before space stuff were related. And you know how nobody is not liking the much of the space stuff? This exactly is the most popular Call of Duty game. There's still like over 50,000 to 100,000 people are still playing this online right now. Yeah, there's still most people. So yeah, this is 100% of the top 15 Xbox 360 games of all time. It's actually one of the top 5, to be honest. That's why, in my opinion, I think it's #2. So yeah, that's definitely one of the most popular 360 games ever. And then last but not least, this is #1 in my opinion. And this ain't just my opinion, it's a fact also. This is the last game. This game is definitely #1 at the top 15 Xbox 360 games of all time. And it's Grand Theft Auto 5. This game has sold so many discs, it's not even funny. This game has been out for almost 3 exact years, and this game has such good graphics, even on old-gen consoles like this one. I tell you, and there's still like over hundreds of thousands of people playing this, and they're still getting money for this exact version. And there's still lots of people playing. So this is #1 of the top Xbox 360 games of all time. This is definitely #1. So guys, if you all liked my channel and you liked some of the games that I was talking about and showing you, send me in the comments below and subscribe my channel and tell me what 360 games you think are the best. Apparently those ones I think are the top 15. So if you guys want to show, just write in the comments below and write which ones you think of, and I'll comment and reply back and say if they're good or not. And subscribe my channel. I'll catch you all later in the next video.